Radical FM, nothing but the best.
Music is a very wonderful music that I'm giving you right now, and I believe that you guys are having a wonderful time listening to this African, or the African rumba. I'm giving you what we call African rumba. Yeah, thank you very much for tuning to Radical FM Far Beyond, and I'm your host Mzwandile Jane Kosi, right here on Far Beyond. Africa is a very beautiful land. It's a wonderful land, interesting Africa. Africa landforms, the longest river in the world. It's about the Nile, 4.132 miles. It's located in Africa. Africa has the world's largest desert, the Sahara, which is the most, is almost the size of the United States. Victoria Falls, in largest waterfalls in Africa, it is 355 feet high and 1 mile wide. Africa, my home. So I'm giving you wonderful music. I'm giving you African rumba, a real music. When you listen to it, you can feel it. Just take it. Don't forget to follow us on our Facebook page, which is Radical FM SI Reloaded, or Facebook page Radical FM SI Reloaded, and we are also on Twitter, which is Radical FM SI, and we also Instagram as Radical FM SI Reloaded. Thank you very much for tuning to Radical FM 5 p.m. and thank you so much for sharing Radical FM. We are growing each and every day because of you. So you guys must understand that we love you and you mean so much to us. So I'm giving you a great music. So tonight I just decided that, my people in Africa, they need their culture, and that culture is their music. So I'm giving you African rumba, where I know that wherever you are enjoying, you are dancing, you are feeling your African music. This is Africa, this is our home. And I know someone is listening on all the way from UK, is listening all the way from Europe. Guys, I just want to say that this is your station, so it doesn't matter. You need to learn from us, we need to learn from you. So this is your radio station. So thank you very much for tuning in, and you can also engage with me. If you want to engage with me, you can engage with me on 0606000922, 0606000922, or you can also, if you are outside of Africa, you can start with +27 6060000922, +27 6060000922. Then we can have a decent conversation. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have I'm gonna have a wonderful decent conversation with one of our partner, which is MPHO MGINDI. She's gonna be with us, and we're gonna have a very wonderful conversation, because she gonna be with us from today until forever. So you have to expect her from 10 o'clock. I mean, from 10 o'clock until later on, and we'll be talking about financial, how to handle your finances, and also on and so forth, and how can the company, which is MPHO, can play a role in your life. So I believe that you have to be part of this. So if you want to engage with us as well, like I said, you can call us on 0606000922, 0606000922, or you can SMS the word Radical FM to 33903. SMS cost only $150, and premiums do not apply. So after this wonderful song, and I'll go straight to MPHO MGINDI, then we're all going to have a wonderful conversation. Like I said, I'm giving you wonderful music tonight, African rumba.
Nikiwa nikitembea mara kwa mara kuikabila siku hizi mzungu China uoana Japanese mu Africa vile vile.
Yes, thank you very much for tuning to Radical FM. Far beyond the number, like I said, you can just engage with me as well on 060-600-0922. And if you're out of South Africa, you can start with +2760-600-0922, +2760-600-0922. As usual, you can set WhatsApp to that number. Then we can have a decent conversation. Like I said, tonight we have our lady Mpomkengi right here on Radical FM. Far beyond the number, we'll be talking about how to handle debt. So I believe that you'll learn a lot from her. So yeah, I can't wait for as well, because I'm not good when it comes to handling e-cash. When it comes to handling e-cash, is a problem for me. So obviously I'll learn a lot from her. So please keep on tuning to Radical FM, and don't you ever touch the dial, as I'm giving you a wonderful song. She said I should dedicate this song, I don't know to who, I never know, but I'm playing this wonderful song from Amanda Black's Amazulu. Keep on tuning to Radical FM, and don't ever touch that dial. Don't you ever touch the dial.
I'm drifting away into the darkness. Izothatha umthwalo ndimbeke emqolo mama. Ubomi bunzima. Just lift my head up high. Open my eyes and I will fly. The heavens will open. Mdali wesulu dikhalela kuwe. Open up. I'm feeling closer now. The light is shining brighter, but I'm losing my flow. Kudala isiwa ndivuka, ndifuna Ifuna noluthando. Kudala ndifuna ubomi buvume vungama.
Yeah. Thank you, and welcome to Ricky FM for Beyond the Norm. I'm with you until 12 midnight, and now, anyway, now I'm not alone. I'm with a beautiful lady, MPHO. MPHO, you good?
Yes, good evening, listeners, and good evening to you, our DJ. How are you doing?
Now I hope I'm a DJ, but I'm just but thank you for at least give me those wings. I can start flying now.
Yeah, you should. Why not?
It's a very wonderful song. It's a very wonderful song from Amanda Black.
Yeah, that's my favorite song. I enjoy it so much. Like it helps me a lot, especially when I'm down. It puts me up there, It helps me ukuthi vele avulekile amazulu. Yeah.
Avuleka amazulu. It's a very wonderful song. So you should sing it for me as well. So we're talking about the church before we go to your topic. We're talking about Beyonce church. Can you go to their church?
Can I do it?
Can you go to Beyonce's church?
It will depend on what are the morals or what is it.
All right. From what I heard, it is all about talking about a woman being yourself and being the person that you are, and then in church you can use any kind of language that you want to use. Let's say, for example, F language. You can use F language inside church.
It will depend. Honestly speaking, I guess the Bible said we shouldn't judge. Who are we to judge? So
no.
If the Bible, then it's fine. If not, then that's a very serious problem.
Okay. But then what I'm trying to imply is that can you go to their church? I have
to do much of research before I can say yes or no.
Precisely.
Yes.
Yeah. The church called Beyonce Mess. Yeah, it's a very big church in USA. I think it's Los Angeles or Chicago or something like that. I'm not quite sure where, but it's in USA. So she bought a church for herself. Wow. Yeah, people are doing.
Immediately after this show, definitely I'm gonna go down and check on Google and ask Google. Google will tell me, and then I'll tell you tomorrow.
Google,
if ever I'll go or not.
I trust you. Yeah, please motivate us. Some of us we have a problem. Some of us we have a problem when it comes to handling money.
Money.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine, guys. This is MGINDI from Me Too I Can. We are a debt mediation company which helps people who are overcommitted with debt. So today I'm gonna give you 7 tips for dealing with debt, because I find out that a lot of people are struggling with debt, and that is one of the life most stressful experiences, but the situation will only get worse unless you take positive steps. So until you do something about it, then you can solve it. But if you just keep on going on with the same situation over and over again, asking money from person B so that you can pay person A, it doesn't solve the problem, but it merely increases the problem. If you're in debt, you're not alone. I mean, there are a lot of people who are living with debt. I mean, including those who are buying with credit cards. Yes, they are also indebted. Including those who are driving those beautiful cars. Not all of them. Yes, we do get debt. There are good reasons and bad reasons for being in debt. There are those good reasons because of we want to extend houses, we want to take people to school, we want to go to school. You understand? And there are those bad reasons because of peer pressure, because of, you understand? And other people get into debt because of they want to pay lobola. So why not? I guess some women, when you see them out there with those rings of theirs, just know that they're part of debt. So moving forward, the first step when you're dealing with debt is that you should face the fact. Like be realistic. Is to discover the extent of the financial problem, to understand like where does it start, and then the second step is that you have to draw up a budget. After drawing up a budget, you have to include everything. If you're a guy and you've got 5 girlfriends, you have to include all of them, the dwelling fees on the budget. So apparently you cannot just decide that you're gonna give buy Musima 110 airtime if you didn't put up on a budget. If you're deciding that you're gonna use your car, you have to include the fuel on there. Before you decide on visiting a friend who just gave you a call, said, no, Tommy, come and see me. Check if your fuel will allow you to go there. Put budget on your lunch or take a lunch box. Put budget for your clothes or buy whenever they are on special. Draw up a budget for every single thing that you're gonna do. Those people, when they are about to ask you money, you don't even plan for them. They come like, just borrow. I don't know. They take you out of fees. So basically, you didn't even plan for them. Now suddenly, out of the blue, they say there's a house party. You have to get a new outfit, or there's something that just came up. Before you do everything, make sure that you draw up a budget. Once you exactly know how much you can afford to allocate to each and everything, then it will be much better. And then number 3, you have to switch to 0%. If you owe money on expensive credit card, find out if you can transfer your debt into a 0% balance transfer credit card, so that you could save up, ensuring that every penny you repay goes towards beating down your balance. But it's not easy, but it's worth doing it. And then another thing with switching to 0%, I'm gonna include this one. We've got those people who owe amateur NISA. So you find that you've got 4 loan sharks that you owe. Out of all these 4 loan sharks, you can make arrangement and you settle off the other 2. You make sure that you don't go back again. Then the following month you settle off the other 2. Then you're done. You're out there. So you're handling debts. Not saying that I'm saying people don't have to go to get debts. They can, but make sure that you can afford it. Option number 4, you can explore overdraft options. Paying too much interest on your overdraft can easily make you to be worse into debt. So if you are thinking that you are paying over the odd for your overdraft services, find out if you can switch to a current account, which is with a 0% overdraft. You don't really have to have an overdraft if you don't need it, because remember they charge interest on every month. So number 5, consider a personal loan that you can afford. You understand? For example, let's say you've got 4 small loans that you owe. You can consolidate, get a bigger loan and pay off all those small ones. Then you're remaining with 1 debt. So that will help you to handle your debt effectively. Where am I now? Number 6.
Number 6.
Okay. Number 6, snowball your debts. Rather than taking all your debts simultaneously, you might want to think about a debt busting technique called snowballing. This is where you single out one of your debts and then concentrate all your efforts on paying this debt off. You know that I'm done. Then, while making the minimum repayment on everything else. Another thing on snowball your debt, you can come to us. Me too, I can. We do an affordability assessment for you. We check how much you owe where, and then we do payment arrangement on your behalf. So you don't really have to avoid phone calls from creditors. You don't have to switch your cell phone number. You don't have to change your address. You don't have to stress. You don't have to wet that pillow with tears thinking that you're alone. You can come to us. We do an affordability assessment for you. Then we make arrangements on your behalf with your debtors. Number 7, seek advice. If you see that now this is too much, you're welcome to seek advice on asking us, finding out how we can solve this one. This is too much. You don't know how to deal with it. We are here for you, so to help you. Because of our aim is to make sure that we reach a resolution and helping people to live a healthy life at the end of the day without much of stressing about debt. And another advice that I can give to everyone is that you should start saving. It's very important to save at least 5 to 10% of your salary. Just put it off in case of those rainy days. You'll never know when you're gonna need it. There are a lot of people who they only save up when they know that they wanna go for a trip, or they save up because of they wanna extend, or all those important things. But sometimes it's very important just to save up. Like, regard it as part of, you see how they take tax money, put it as part of like then you can use it whenever you seriously need it, because you don't have to spend money if you didn't plan for it. I guess that's all for today from me.
That is
You're so kind.
that I'm listening. I'm enjoying this conversation. It's a very wonderful conversation, trust me. MPHO, can you just share with us about your prize from Standard Bank? What happened?
Oh yes, my 20,000 grant.
So why didn't you share with me? So
They say it's for going to school. So guess what? I'm gonna enroll myself into a leadership course with Richfield and mentoring and coaching. So I'm gonna enroll myself into those short courses. So it's worth it. I thought I'm gonna do leadership skills, and they said no, you still have more to spend on. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. I'll go for mentoring and coaching. So I'm interested in doing things that will come back and impact and plant back to the community. It's great to mentor people. It would be great to show leadership skills to people.
I'm so proud of you, trust me.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it a lot. And by the way, from me to IK, for the next 5 listeners who gonna ask questions, it's either if they're gonna tweet or if ever they're gonna call in, or send a message. For the next 5 coming ones, we can get them free credit checks from me to IK, just for them to know what is happening with their debts. Are they not blacklisted? What is happening with their scoring? Yeah, just to know. It's great to know. You don't really have to wait for that big time for you to know if you can afford something.
Yay! Free credit check. I am the first one. Am I allowed? Am I allowed? Am I allowed? Am I allowed to do?
Yes.
Yeah, please. We want to be part of this as well.
Yeah, for the next coming 5 please. Oh, 4.
Oh yeah, including me.
Yeah, so we're gonna need their ID copies, and then their residential address, and then we do a credit check for them, and then we send it to them via email or via WhatsApp.
Wow.
So they can ask any question related to the 7 tips for dealing with debt, or you can ask them any question relating to that, and then we are good to go. I'm still online. I'm still tuning in with you for the next 10 minutes.
Okay, that's wonderful. Thanks a lot. Yeah, for the next 10 minutes, guys. So your time start now. So let's make it happen. As for myself, I don't know whether I have to ask a question because I'm here, but it seems like I'm in already, isn't it?
Yeah, you are, but you can ask.
All right. Okay. So, but then I have a question for you. Let me just ask this question.
Okay.
There's a lot of people who are complaining about debt review. How do you guys how can you get rid of that?
Oh, beautiful. There's nothing wrong with debt review. Basically, the debt review program was designed for people who are overcommitted. It is that under the section 129, there are 3 categories. There is debt administrators, which is done by attorneys, whereby they distribute to your creditors 3 times in a year. And there is which deals with the debts which are less than 50,000. And there is debt review, whereby the first 2 months of your installments, they go for paying the fees of the debt counselor and the attorneys. But they list you on credit bureau to show that you are under debt restructuring. Then there is alternative dispute resolution, ADR, which is us. We don't list our clients, we settle matters out of court. So that is the difference. People, most of them, they complain due to the fact that maybe they got misrepresented. Especially with the fact that I've had so many clients complaining, saying that they told them that they're gonna pay for them on the debt. With us, we don't pay for the debt. We just do payment arrangement on your behalf so that you can pay a lesser amount. So you find that people have a lot of expectations, thinking that their debts are going to be consolidated, where else it's not like that. And then another thing that I've had people complaining about is that when you're under debt review, you're not allowed to get debt, you understand? So it shows on credit bureau, you have a flag that shows that you are under debt review. So you're declared to be overcommitted. So you cannot obtain a credit card. You can't even obtain a cell phone contract. You can't do anything because of it. Means that you've got a lot of those. You must first finish to settle off those accounts. But basically what we do, we check what are the reasons why the client wants to get out of debt review. Then we do assist in removal of debt review. But it depends. It varies from case to case. So some of them, you find out, they tell you that no, I didn't understand what I was getting myself into. It was misrepresented, such cases. So we can assist them to get out.
All right, we have a WhatsApp message here. Dinah, she said, but I think this one is just a clinch question though. But okay, it's fine. She said, how can I get all my? How can I, like? She said, how can I get rid of all my debt?
Wow. Okay. First of all, we need to check what kind of debt. Is it a vehicle? Is it a bond? Is it a house? Is it personal loans? Is it study loans? We have to check what kind of debt. And we also have to check how much all of your debts are. And then another thing, we check how much do you earn. It goes back to drawing up the budget with the tip that I told you. Then we check how we're gonna get rid of those debts. Yes, it is possible to get rid of your debts, but it's not possible to get rid of them at the same time. Unless you win lotto, yes, of course, we can. Yes. So, but we have to put up a client in our program and check what kind of debts, how much do you owe, such things, and we make arrangements on how we can get rid of them, depending on how much you're gonna pay on them, what is the remaining balance on them, and how much the period will it take. So yes, it is possible.
It is possible to get rid of all those debt and all that. All right. Okay. All right. That's a very wonderful. Guys, you can still send your WhatsApp messages on this number.
By the way, if Diana's interested as well, by the way, she can get a free credit check as well. So I guess that would be the second person, because I said anyone who is interested, is either they can text, they can call, whether they can WhatsApp, then they can qualify to get a free credit check.
Okay, we have Felicile Ngumalo. Felicile Ngumalo said, is it possible? Do you guys do blacklisted?
Do we do what?
Do you deal with blacklisted clients?
Yes, we do a lot, because of that's when after doing our credit check, it tells us what is happening. When they say a person is blacklisted, one, you might find out that they say because of the client has a judgment on the loan. So we can make an application through the attorneys that we work with. We do a rescission of judgment, and then we also depend if ever is a default. A default, it means that you made a payment arrangement before and then you did not stick to it. You have defaulted. Then they list you as a default payer. So we do deal with that as well. So it depends if ever it's a scoring as well. That's when we put you in our program of credit repair, whereby we are repairing your credit. We're gonna check how much is your scoring, where do you owe, and then we start making those arrangements. Just to start making payment, it increases your credit scoring. Yes.
Can we go back to under debt review? Can you just try to clarify that, or how can you help those clients. Mpo? Hello? Seems like we lost Mpo. Alright, seems like she's not there, but I will try a little best to go back to her, because I wanted her to, to clarify how can she help people who are under those who are under debt review. So I just want to understand that, because I couldn't get alright, hopefully we will get hold of her. So thank you very much for tuning to Radical FM. I'm busy giving you wonderful music. I give you a wonderful music by Amanda Black, Amazulu, and now I'm giving you African Rumba. And as I'm continuing with African Rumba, please don't you ever touch the dial. We love you so much, and this is absolutely your station, and we are far beyond the norm. So keep on listening to Radical FM. Yes, our beautiful listeners, we are back, and she's here with us. Yes, welcome back, Mpo.
Yes,
right.
Thanks for having me back on air.
Wonderful. Then I was asking the question. Okay, I said to you, can you just try to clarify how can you help those who are under debt review? Because yes, I just need that part.
Okay, it's fine. For the clients which are under debt review and they want to get out of debt review, what we can do for them, we're first going to do a credit check for them to find out which debt cancellation under, and then we start making cancellation, the withdrawal with them after making affordable services, of course, and then we get to understand why do we want to get out. We write down all the statements and everything.
Be careful. Sorry. Just hold your phone. I don't know what's going on. Are you still there? Yeah, but I don't know what's going on now. I'm having a problem with your.
Okay, can you?
Yeah. Okay, as you were saying.
Okay, as I was saying, first thing we're gonna do to identify how many debts do they actually have, and then which debt cancel are they listed under, and then after that we write down the reasons why the clients want to get out of the debt review, and we contact the debt cancelers, and then we do a cancellation on behalf of the client. They're gonna give us a document which is 17W, which is a withdrawal from the debt review, and then we're gonna utilize that so that we can list out the client from the credit bureau to take out the flag. In order for us to take out the flag, they're gonna need 17WA. So we're gonna utilize it, and we communicate to the credit bureaus, and then they're gonna take out the client. And it doesn't really take much time. It takes 14 to 21 days, but sometimes it takes up to 6 weeks. It depends on the system and how fast or how slow. It depends on the credit bureau as well.
Wow, that's wonderful. My beautiful listeners, seems like now you're no longer going to have a problem when it comes to debt, under debt review, because it seems like all of you guys have a problem with that. So now I think you have a solution. All you have to do is to visit their office, or you can call them on 071 130 8564, 071 130 8564, or are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, and or how can they contact you?
Okay, beautiful. On 015 065 0726.
All right, and then your email address.
Our email address is admin at me2ican.co.za. So
We're gonna meet you again tomorrow, same time, same place. Mpo?
Thank you.
What will be the topic of tomorrow? What are we going to talk about tomorrow?
Tomorrow let's talk about, today we talked about handling debt, right?
Yes, most definitely.
Tomorrow we're gonna talk about getting out of debt.
Getting out of?
It's handling debt. Getting out of debt.
That is exactly what was in my mind. You are a psychic.
Yeah, really. Today it's like they're handling it. Tomorrow it's gonna be getting out.
Getting out. Today it was about handling it, and tomorrow's about getting out. Thank you very much for being with us, and have yourself a wonderful evening. And till tomorrow, then.
Thank you very much. Appreciate a lot for having me on air. It's been a great pleasure to be with you. And thanks for my favorite song. Hey.
Yeah, Amanda Black, Amazulu. And and to our beautiful listeners, you can go to our YouTube, which is Red Color FMSA, to listen to this wonderful podcast. If you missed a live interview with Mpo, you can go to YouTube and our Facebook page as well. Then you'll be able to listen to this wonderful interview, and you can also share with your family and friends and enjoy. But you're not only enjoying, but you're gonna the results are pretty powerful, because obviously you'll get help when it comes to your financials and also on and so forth. So please don't ever miss this wonderful show. Tomorrow she's going to be with us 10 o'clock p.m. Tell your friends to tune in 10 o'clock p.m. Mpo, good night.
Thank you very much. Good night to you.
Good night. Yeah. As I'm giving you a wonderful song, thank you very much, and keep on listening to Red Color FM, far beyond the norm. We are nothing but the best in Africa and Europe. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, which is Red Color FM SA Reloaded, and we are also on Twitter as Red Color FM SA, Instagram Red Color FM SA Reloaded. We love you. Keep on listening to Red Color FM, far beyond the norm.
Ingénieur Tumba Kinkela.
the best in Africa and Europe. Don't you touch the dial.